Hi there, my name is Eberechi Igwe. I'm the creative director of Maison Directs, a fashion outfit based in southeastern Nigeria. I'm also a fashion instructor at the subsidiary of the fashion label Maison Directs, Eric's Academy of Fashion. I'm the writer of the books Advanced Pattern Mastery for the African Woman and also Pattern Making for the Shapely African Woman. So I run a fashion label, a fashion house, and I tend to have to deal with different sewing machines at different points in time. So I've come to realize how different threads are being passed on different parts of the sewing machine, how different kinds of sewing machines are being used. And so on today's video, I'm going to show you how to thread and use this beautiful brother innovis sewing machines. I also deal on sewing machines. I sell different sewing machines. So I just sold this one. There are other ones. So I'm going to show you how to pass thread and how to use this one. It looks a little bit complicated, but I'm going to make it very easy. It has different stitches from number 1 to number 49, like 49 different stitches. So when you look at the numbering, each number has a design attached to it. When you power the machine, you just type key in the number you want, or you can just press the forward button. It jumps to the number you want, and then you can stitch it. So there are straight stitches, there are double stitches, there are triple stitches, zigzag, buttonhole, so many different stitches. So for this particular machine, there's a reverse. Okay, you can see the floral stitches, zigzag stitches, the straight stitch. I stitch with it just to show the different kinds of stitches. It's a beautiful sewing machine. I have other ones like it too, and I'm just going to show you how to pass thread, how to use this particular sewing machine. So the first thing you do is that you plug your sewing machine. When you plug it, the light comes on. That's if the bulb is still working. But if the bulb is no longer working, it's still you just ensure that the pedal is working and then it comes on. So this is me checking out the sewing machine to be sure that it picks thread and all that. Okay, so we have interlocking stitches on this machine. The upper stitch comes together with the lower stitch to interlock and then form an interlocking stitch. So these are the buttons. The one down is for the zigzag, the one up is for straight stitches. That's the stitch length regulator. So when you want to stitch, you power your machine. There's a power button to the right down here. So you just press the power button and the machine comes back on. So it always automatically comes on with a 0 0 stitch is for straight stitches. So you push this back on the left to bring out the thread holder. So this is the thread holder. It turns red when it's not ready to receive the thread holder. You adjust the balance wheel, that's like this handle. I have another video on different parts of the sewing machine and their functions, so you can check that out after now. So you put your thread in the thread stand, that's the thread holder. I'm just using a little one now, so that's just for illustration purposes. You can use your own thread when you come out, when you get yours. So when you put it there, you see the numberings on this place, the numberings on the body of the thread holder. There's number 2, number 3, 4, you can see it. So just follow the direction. Each of the numbers has an arrow leading to the next and the next. So you pass through to the arrow from 6, and then it shows you a scissors where it cuts, and that's it. You don't pass on the thread. So you put it in from here, from this point, then push it in and cover it up. Okay, so here's our needle. We pass our thread That's through the needle from front to the back, just like we do in most single sewing machines. This one has a rubber reel, so technically it has a similar operating technique as a single sewing machine. So you pass from front to the back, and then you're free to pick your thread from your reeler. Okay, so you can see it. I took off the reeler from the machine for illustration purposes. So there's this slight button at the base. You just push it backwards like so, and then it comes undone, and you can now lift this and then put your reeler. So I'm going to post another video on how to reel thread on your shuttle using this machine. So you put it this way, you can still see the arrows on the body of the machine. You just pass your reeler through these arrows and then through this curve, and then it comes off like that. All right, so that's how to pass thread on a Brother Innovis sewing machine. So like I said, I'm the writer of the book Advanced Pattern Mastery for the African Woman, a book full of illustrations on how to make patterns. You can order a copy